Yo, what it is, world? It's your boy Jay Newz, and you are now tuned in to Not Rated Radio on Dash Radio's Dash Discover. And today, alongside with me is my homeboy and co-host Jason Allen, aka Turn Up.
What up? What's good? What's up?
And today, man, we got a very special guest on the live video chat, man. You may know this brother as the Uno Dos Tres AMBJAAY, y'all.
Yes, sir. Hey, coach, nothing like this. You hear me? Boy in the building. Man.
My man, how you doing, dog, man? What's going on with you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing great, man. Trying to hold happy, man.
Word, man. Word, yeah.
It's crazy out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
So how we get it started, man? We're gonna let all the new listeners and the listeners get a brief summary on who AMBJAAY is, man. How you got started with your career and where you are to right now, dog.
Oh yeah, so how I got started with my career, when I first graduated high school, I wanted to rap because I ain't want no 9 to 5. So as soon as I got out of high school, life hit you hard. You really don't know what you've been doing in life. So I just started rapping. That's what I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get no job, so I just started rapping and really took it serious, to be honest.
Hell yeah, man.
That was like 2017 at the time.
2017, okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you created Uno, did you know instantly it was just gonna be a hit, or was it just like, I'm just gonna put this out real quick?
I had really spoken to existence because like when my boy had sent me the beat, I'm like, yeah, this the one. I'm having fun with it. You feel me? It's my personality in the song. And yeah, man, I just spoke to existence, but I didn't know it was gonna go worldwide like that, to be honest.
Yeah,
that song went crazy. Everybody was just.
That's my shit. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit go, nigga. Every time we be in the functions, me and my nigga Turn Up, man. Like, hey.
That's the perfect. That's the perfect Taco Tuesday song.
Yeah.
Oh, mama's though. But yeah, man. So with that though, man, I know you got some new music coming out, or you already have your EP that dropped, right?
But it's like, to be honest on that, it's like, damn, I waited so long to drop my EP, but since the world fucked up, like, it's kind of hard to drop music. Like, it's hard, and it's
yeah.
But it's hard, bro, because like, I don't know, everybody ain't gonna tune in how you want them to tune in. Summer to me is the best time for me because like I could go to the club, I could go perform and get people like ears more used to it. I ain't gonna really be able to do that shit. Or I can't even really shoot videos. I'm trying to shoot this Blow the Pickle with Wiz Khalifa. It's a sample of Two-Spirit Blow the Whistle.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I heard that.
I can't even do that shit, man.
Yeah, it's
right now. It's a Black Mirror episode right now.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of crazy. It's just like I guess right now, I guess everybody wants to listen to music, but we just like we're not doing anything, and we just don't know what to do. So it's
for sure.
Yeah, it's that bullshit, man. So yeah, so during this time, man, of this pandemic and being on quarantine, man, what are you doing to stay creative, man, without kind of losing yourself with being on this this stay home thing?
I've been like shooting videos on my own. I just play the game more, and like I'm working on my album called H-Town, so I just be going to the studio a lot too.
Okay.
But really staying in the house.
Yeah, I know. I feel you.
Videos off my EP.
Okay. When we expect that to drop?
Well, H-Town probably like the summertime. I'm trying to drop that bitch in the summer. But you know how the business go when you rap. Sometimes it don't. You might not make the date. You got to sign agreements and all that shit.
Right.
You know how that be.
Right.
I'm trying to drop it like the summertime for sure.
Okay. You got any the features we can get a sneak peek on, or who you got on there, or?
I ain't got no features. I got some songs that I ain't released. Like I got some songs for Ty Dolla $ign, 2 Chainz, T Grizzly that I'm gonna try to throw on that thing probably. But I don't know. I want to come all new, man. Sometimes like when I rap, I don't be liking my songs, so I be trying to refresh my memory. Keep going. Do some more songs. Okay.
Yeah, no, I dig it, man.
Sure.
Turn Up, you got anything?
Oh yeah. So what do you think of what do you think of the situation with the 6ix9ine thing? What do you think of the snitching? Now he's kind of
talking about that. Shit, to be honest, bro, he's a rat, but where I come from, you rat shit, you done there a dead person, but they ain't even the thing is, one, he put his family in jeopardy. Two, money don't make you happy, so he ain't gonna be able to live with the money he getting. Street, every time he move, somebody gonna be on his ass. Like internet shit, he might as well just duck off. You see with Rick Ross, he got acres, no neighbors. He gotta go get a house like that.
Yeah, I agree with you. You gotta get a house like that. He definitely
somebody was telling him that before he died. That's how I feel, bro.
I feel like people are not. I honestly, I feel like since we're in a new age, nobody's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, nah, bro. Look, the thing is, people do want to do something to him, they can't because he's with the police, bro. You touch that man, you going down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
pretty much.
Like you seen when they leaked his house, like his address. Who was right there? Like
all the cops.
That's what I'm saying. You touch that boy, man.
So the theory is the feds have him as the undercover rapper to take down the gangs.
Yeah,
to infiltrate hip hop. And it's like it's not a crazy story. It sounds so crazy.
Yeah, one thing I can say though, bro, it's a fucked up situation because he didn't even have to do that. He could have just been his own self, been in his own lane, you know what I'm saying? Because he was already winning. I ain't gonna lie, my boy was going 10 for 10 type shit.
10 for 10, 11 for 11, 12 for 12.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like sometimes, bro, everybody ain't allowed to the table, you know what I'm saying? When you reach a certain level. That's what I mean about that. And them niggas was extorting. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Feel me? So, yeah, that's how that go.
Do you think artists gonna work with him? If he gets that #1 record?
Hell yeah, for sure. I ain't gonna lie. We just gotta see who's gonna be the first one to work with him.
So let's say a bigger artist work with him. Would you work with him if it was like?
Nah, I can't do it to myself, bro. Because like where we come from, like if you fuck with a snitch, you a snitch. Basically, I ain't gonna lie. That's the code. Like it's a street code. It ain't even a street code. You could be a young nigga. You ain't in the streets. It's just that. You see that even the kids, he tried to offer some money to the kids. They didn't even take it. This shit real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That is real. That is real.
That's what I'm saying. Even the kids going by the street code.
I feel bad for the kids. They're going to be hungry, though.
Hell yeah, man. They ain't tripping out the two. Somebody else going to give it to them. They ain't want it from him, though. Shit. I feel him, though.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought of that. I'm like, damn. I know the kids was like, damn, I want to pass it up, but damn, you a rat. Nah, but bro, with that though, with that being said though, bro, like that's a fucked up. Like I know he can't sleep at night, cause bro, me personally, sometimes I can't sleep just off life. You know what I'm saying? So that's a case. Like, and you ain't gonna be able to sleep knowing you did that. That's just me though.
I mean, you're always gonna be on alert. You always gonna be on alert. Cause now you made your bed. You made your bed. Now you lay in it. Now you got everywhere you go. Even the girl that you so-called love, she love you back. She can still turn on you.
Yeah. He got to locate everywhere. I mean, new location from house to house. You know what I'm saying? So this is
bro. Look, this what he need to do. Go get him a big ass house. Look at Rick Ross. That nigga got acres. You can't even get in this gate. Like he got to do that, bro. No neighbors. You feel me? To be safe. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why nobody on his team ain't telling him that.
Maybe. I think he wants to do that, but since he's still on the house lockdown, he can't really go nowhere. So he can't really go too far.
Yeah, I feel you, but shit, he can't have no neighbors either because they gonna throw his ass on the internet.
I know, right?
They gonna post
that damn white, that damn.
Yeah.
Man, that's
yeah.
All right. Yeah. But yeah, man. So getting back into it, man. So who would you say, man, out of being in the rap game that you got to do a dope collab with, and was like, damn, I'm actually getting to do a collab with a motherfucker I've been trying to get a collab. I didn't think I was gonna ever get a collab with. Like, who would you think?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I really don't be like that. Like, I don't be starstruck or really be focused on collabs. But like, I would love to do collabs with like some people. But like, I feel like if you focus on yourself, the collabs gonna come. Because sometimes when you try to reach out to niggas to do collabs, you know how this shit be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Trying to follow too sometimes. Like that's what like with Wiz, bro. I like niggas like Wiz. Like some artists be like, I don't like they up there. They feel like they don't need to reach out to up and coming artists. You know what I'm saying? When they reach a certain level. But Wiz, like he been when that Uno shit came out, he been wanting to get on that. But I'm like, damn, all right, I'm gonna just make another one. Now I sent it to him, he sent it right back.
That's love.
But it is niggas I want to work with though, but this shit be hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like it's easy, man. Life hard shit. Everything hard. Hard though. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel it. So for I got another question too that some of our viewers wanted to know is that we have a lot of producers that listen to the show. They wanted to know what's the email or who's a connect to send you beats.
Shit, my email is in my bio. You can just send it to my bio. I listen to every beat, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I listen to beats because I'm working on my album right now, and I miss writing too, bro. Because I freestyle everything down there.
More.
So I need some beats right now, especially since we on court team.
Okay, well y'all heard it, y'all.
That's my time. That's my time.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like LA. I feel like that 3 month thing we got going on. August is gonna be the most litest month. August.
And that's my birthday month, nigga.
That's the most dopest month.
Or Airbnb with all the hoes. I don't know shit.
The first week is gonna be so lit. The first week.
Nah, but they could at least gave us summer though. Time like summer that's my time. Like I feel like I just be going promoting my music type shit. Like I done been everywhere just promoting. To be honest, and I ain't gonna really get a chance to promote the EP. I want to. This but
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen, but I didn't want to believe it because St. Louis they canceled 4th of July 2 months ago.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, that
bro.
is.
But people still. I ain't gonna lie to you. People still gonna be outside for 4th of July.
Yeah. Nobody's staying in the crib, man.
Yeah, it's still gonna be a lit party. Shit gonna be still popping.
Gonna get popped with Roman candles. Nigga bombs, the big ass bombs you put in the tube, nigga throwing them at the police, all type of shit. Where I come from, I ain't gonna lie, they was doing that in the hood. Like every 4th of July, throwing the little bombs at the police and all that. That's crazy.
Hell nah. Well, shit, man, we about to wrap up this interview, man. Any last questions for you, Turner, man, that you got for my mans?
Nah, man, I don't got no questions. Nah. Stay safe, man. Stay safe, man.
No, my bad. And my bad, bro. No, I was talking to Turn Up. I was telling for you.
I mean, right now, I think I pretty much asked everything. I got everything.
Okay. Well, I just want to say, hey, before we hang up and do everything like that, give everybody where they can follow you, your social media handles, and the music and everything. Just anything that you want to give a shout out for.
Oh yeah, AMBJAAY on Instagram, AMBJAAY on Twitter, shit, AMBJAAY on everything. Music, shit, YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, shit, PSN, Jake Lowe, shit, come play me for 2K, for push-ups, money, whatever you want to do.
Hey,
do it. Gotcha. Hey, cause you like this, you miss your boy AMBJAAY. I'm with Turn Up and Jay Newz on Dash Radio, not Rated Radio.
Yo, what's going on, world? It's your boy Jay Newz, and you are now tuned into Not Rated Radio on Dash Radio's Dash Discover. And alongside, like always, is my co-host Jason Allen, aka Turn Up.
Yo.
Yeah. Woo. And today we got a special guest, man. We got an actress, we got a singer, we got a DJ, we got all of it, just all in one, y'all. Give it up for the homegirl, Lauren Mayhew, y'all.
Hey guys. Thanks so much for having me. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Word. Thank you for coming on the radio show and talking with us.
Of course.
Word. So like how we gotta get this started off, hold on real quick. How we like to get this started off is for all our new listeners and all our listeners out there, just give a brief summary on who Lauren Mayhew is. How'd you get started from your career into where you are now?
Sure. So I'm born and raised in Tampa, Florida. And I started off acting in Florida. I was on a TV show as a kid there, and actually flew back and forth from Florida to New York. I was on a soap opera here in New York called Guiding Light. Okay. And then I ended up leaving the soap opera because I got signed to Epic Sony, and I was in a girl band.
Hey.
Yeah, and so I opened up for Britney Spears, NSYNC, Destiny's Child, 98 Degrees, got to do the Super Bowl with Aerosmith, like a lot of really amazing things.
Oh, you live a life.
Yeah, it was very cool. And then I left that and started acting and actually writing my own music and stuff like that again. So I was hosting at the time for Access Hollywood as an on-air correspondent.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also ended up getting to do some hosting for WWE, which was totally crazy and like very different than anything I'd ever done.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was actually awesome. I got to travel all over the world and even perform at like iconic arenas like the O2 Arena in London and like really cool things like that.
Okay.
And acting wise, I was on, let's see, I guest starred and recurred on a bunch of different shows from like Dexter to Fox's 911, Law and Order, Medical Investigations, Joan of Arcadia. I just shot a new, well, actually right before lockdown, I shot an episode of Netflix series The Politician with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, nice.
Like the season finale, so that was really fun.
Okay.
So I went to UCLA, go Bruins. And when I went to college there, I actually studied to become a doctor, which I know seems crazy and super left field. But
so you want to go about healing people?
Yeah, well, you know what the thing was? So I come actually, all my family are doctors. My dad's an orthopedic surgeon. My sister's a doctor. My sister's actually a frontline healthcare worker right now, which is
shit.
Yeah, so she actually lives in Detroit doing a fellowship out there in pulmonology and critical care, which is literally the type of doctor that sees all the COVID patients.
Everything,
Oh, that's crazy.
I know. She actually ended up getting COVID, but she's fine now. She's totally fine. And like,
how long she had it for?
So she only felt sick, I think, for like maybe a couple days, but the hospital told her to take like a week off. And then she came back and got tested and she already has antibodies. So they put her right back to work because they really need the doctors and the nurses and all the people on the front lines. So she didn't really get much of a break, but honestly, I think it's a blessing at this time to be able to be working because, you know, for a lot of the people who aren't able to work and going crazy in their house, to stay busy.
Speaking of him, we was just talking about it. He's like, bro, I'm going crazy right now.
I'm going crazy. Hey, I feel like Britney Spears crazy.
Oh, yeah, you're funny.
No, that's crazy. But anyway, so when I left UCLA, that's when I started doing all the WWE stuff, and then kind of continued. I started writing music, so I started writing songs for film and TV and commercials. Did some cool stuff. I did a national commercial for Klondike Bar. You know, like those Choco Tacos, the ice cream Choco Tacos. I love those tacos. I mean, who doesn't? You have to be like, it's like anti-American to not like Choco Tacos, you know? So anyway.
I'm surprised it's not on Taco Tuesday. That should be everywhere on Taco Tuesday.
100%. I will, if you know what, if you make that a law, I will co-sign.
There you go.
Let's see what I do. I'm going to talk to the mayor tomorrow about that.
Anyway, I ended up moving from from LA to New York, which was a huge decision for me because I'd been in LA, you know, obviously since college, and I hadn't really lived anywhere else other than Florida. Now, granted, I was on that soap opera Guiding Light when I was much younger in New York, but it had been a long time. But I was like, screw it. I'm just going to take the plunge and do it. So I came to New York, not really knowing, like, you know, who my agency was going to be or like what the next steps were going to be. And luckily, it all worked out. I love the vibe here. I love the hustle. I love like all the different types of people that I meet. It really is such a melting pot and such a phenomenal city. So I feel very lucky to be here. And actually, I booked something very big that I'm excited to share with you guys.
Yeah. Hey, exclusive.
I am a series regular on the Netflix DreamWorks show Trollstopia, which is an animated show based off the movie Trolls.
Oh, shit.
Hey, that's dope.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
I'm the characters. I'm a new character on the show, but I am her speaking voice and also her singing voice because there's a lot of songs in it. So yeah, it's been like a dream job. It's like so much fun.
When do you say that's coming out?
So they haven't given me an exact release date yet. Originally, though, I think it was like towards the end of summer, like August. But I don't know with all this COVID stuff. If
all right.
We definitely still have like a lot more to record. So they've actually been like having me send in, you know, like room tone in my studio and like just other samples of like vocal recordings and stuff like that. Because obviously they want to make sure that it sounds consistent with the other episodes that they're doing with the other cast members. So, but I know that's something that they're looking into to have me, you know, record here at my home studio.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel you on that. I mean, I'm trying to film something too, but I gotta wait. I gotta wait till the shit's over.
Yeah,
Well,
it's super crazy.
With being a woman of many talents, what are some things you do to stay creative?
Oh man, well, this has been really a crazy time for me because one of the biggest things that I do here in New York is DJ.
Yeah.
And I have a residency at Tao Group. So I play at like the biggest nightclubs here in New York, like Lavo and Marquee. And I also got a residency right before quarantine happened in Vegas at Park MGM. So I travel all the time for work. I'm constantly playing in front of large groups of people. And obviously there's none of that happening right now.
Right.
I had to get very creative. So one thing that I did was obviously just like channel my focus more to like writing and creating, which I've been like making some amazing music. I've been working with producers from all over the world. Like that's been really cool. But the other thing I've been doing, and I think a lot of DJs have been doing, is live streaming. But I kind of took it a step further and I started collaborating with different brands where I'd have like a brand sponsor the live stream and I do a giveaway. So like my fans could like win free swag.
More interaction.
That's dope. That's pretty cool. That's different.
I actually have one tomorrow that I'm doing with. Do you guys know Twisted Tea? It's like imagine it's kind of like a White Claw or like a Truly, but it's like a spiked like drink in a can. But instead of it being like a seltzer, it's iced tea. They're actually like delicious. They're really really good, and so they're actually sponsoring the live stream.
Okay, that's
tomorrow.
cool. All right, big moves. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been really fun. I've really enjoyed doing that. It's been a cool way to stay relevant, connect with fans, you know, still perform in front of, you know, large groups. So that's cool.
Nice.
What are you drinking now?
Can I say if it's alcoholic or no?
Yeah, you go. It's not rated radio.
It's not
You can say whatever you want.
This is vodka, blood orange juice, and soda water. And it's delicious.
You fancy.
Yeah. So I basically, you know, once it's like past 4 o'clock, I'm like, I feel like it's time for a cocktail. I've earned this.
Oh yeah,
right.
Damn that right. That's I feel like that too right now. Shit, where's mine at?
Honestly, every day it's a cocktail day.
Yeah, 100%.
So
I can really imagine, like, you know, so many businesses are struggling, but I'm sure like every alcohol brand is just pushing it. Right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, tequila, vodka, bro, every type of liquor, we buy it all every day.
Yeah.
Morning, breakfast, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah. That is funny. So what, any new music that you're working on or anything that you promoting at the moment? Tell us about that.
For sure. So I have a song out that came out right before quarantine happened. It's called Lies. And it's on Spotify, it's on Deezer, it's on Apple Music, it's on every digital download site you can think of. So go check it out.
Word.
I really have been lucky that I've gotten on a lot of Spotify curated lists and on a bunch of other like Spotify playlist stuff. So the song's been doing really well. And it's kind of like it's like a tropical house, kind of like the type of record that you listen to like driving down the PCH, you know, like in a, you know, convertible or something, like that sort of feel good record. I am working on a ton of new stuff right now that I'm really excited about. I actually, right before quarantine, shot the first day of a music video for my new song called Boys.
Okay.
It's more of like a full-on club record, like full-on like dance club record. And we shot the first day. Unfortunately, we weren't able to shoot the second day yet because of all the quarantine stuff and everything. But we're actually looking to shoot the second day possibly end of May because we've just kind of like cut down the cast substantially. Originally, it was supposed to be like 50 people. And now we're trying to cut it down to like 10 or 12 and see if we can still pull it off. So we'll see. You know, it's definitely getting a lot better, I feel like, everywhere. Although we were just talking about this before we went live, but I know that you guys are under like a 3-month, I don't know, I don't even know what's going on. It's like
it doesn't even make sense. It really don't make sense. And I'm just waiting till the quarantine is done with in Atlanta. I think it's like June and all the clubs will be open and bars. I'm just gonna go to Atlanta for a month or something.
Yeah.
Because LA, I don't know what's going on. That's just crazy.
Yeah, that extra month is just like through July though. It's just like, come on, that's everything is summer.
Summer's over. Summer's over in LA. It's over.
What are you guys complaining about? It is summer in LA basically every day, no matter what month it is. So I don't think that's you guys. like when you live in New York, then you can talk to me about summer being over when it's like, 30 degrees outside or whatever. But in LA, you're like, oh, it's winter. I had to wear a light sweater. Like,
right. Well, I did come from, I moved from Minnesota out to LA. So I know all about the seasons. Yeah. So
we're spoiled in LA.
definitely got a riff of the LA life.
You guys know how lucky you are, so I don't want to hear it, Mr. I'm going to go to Atlanta. Summer's over.
Right. You funny.
This is how much I feel bad for you. That's nothing.
I said. Well, thank you for showing your gratitude.
So with step back right into this. So with the new music is coming, new music is dropping. So who are the artists that you got to collab with during your time, your career, and who are the ones the artists that you're like, wow, I'm actually working with this person, or I'm actually working with that producer. Just like, who were the top, I guess, artists and producer that you work with?
Okay, so actually, I'm really excited about a collab that I'm doing right now. It's with a DJ who I talked to him today. I know he's from Scandinavia. I think he's Swedish though. His name is Kazette.
Okay.
And he is so dope. You guys have to look him up on Spotify. He actually lives in LA, so maybe you guys have crossed paths at some point. He's actually back in Sweden right now. He's been like writing a whole new album, but he has this song that you have to check out on Spotify called "She Wants Me Dead," and it's so good. And I always loved it. And so just one day I DM'd him. I just slid in the DMs and I was like, big fan. I think you're awesome. I have this new top line acapella that I think you would love. Can I send it to you? And he was like, super cool. He was like, yeah, sure. And he loved it. And so now I'm collaborating with him and this other DJ trio from Brazil named Audax, who are crazy talented. They tour all over the world. And all from the power of Instagram and social media. It's so cool.
Yeah.
So it's like a collaboration between Sweden, New York, and Brazil. Like, how else can that help except for like in this age of social media and, connectivity.
Right. With the connection.
That's some really music right here.
Right. The network is crazy, but that's cool. That's hella dope. Okay. So you got a lot of stuff popping, a lot of stuff working out. Turner, you got anything? Oh, we actually about to, we got a few more minutes for the next one.
So have you? My friend sent me this thing in the email. It's like I'm about to just like a certain DJ. They have like this party thing on Zoom, and it'll be like it'll have like a DJ. It'll be a whole bunch of just people on Zoom account just listen to the DJ. I mean, have you ever considered doing that too?
So it's funny. I actually a girlfriend of mine whose birthday it was actually had me do that, but I just shared. So I was on Zoom, but I also like live streamed it through YouTube so that people could like watch it or whatever on there too. It's really interesting because now we're seeing the emergence of all these apps like House Party and Fiesta and like all these places that like where you can, I guess House Party is more just for like hanging out, but like I got coached by this app named Fiesta that's basically like a live streaming app meets Eventbrite. So essentially, like, you can live stream and DJ and stuff like that, but you can actually create events within the app. So let's say that, like, maybe I didn't know you guys or whatever, but I'm, like, scrolling through the app and I see that you guys are doing, like, a really cool live stream with, like, an artist that I love or something. I can just join the stream. It's really cool. I don't know, like, so it's crazy how many people are now, like, jumping on that trend. I think that it's a really exciting space. My curiosity is about, will these apps remain relevant once quarantine is over?
It won't.
Yeah, I think that people are going to be like, I'm done talking on the phone,
Exactly.
like, see you in person, but who knows? I mean, maybe people will get used to it and maybe people will still utilize them. I don't know.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, it'll still be pop. I think the first week, I think that when everybody's getting off quarantine, everybody's going to be partying. Everybody's going to be, that first going to be crazy. So it's up to them. They're going to have to adapt and find a way to get people to interact with it.
But I think though too, like now that people have been exposed to this way of staying in touch, like yes, I agree with you. I think at first when quarantine is over, people are going to be all about going out. But I think it may settle down and people may still end up like utilizing the apps, like on like a chill night when they feel like Netflix and chilling, like maybe they'll end up going on one of the apps instead and just like stay in or something. Like I don't know, I could see that happening.
I can see that. I guess I can see that for the fall, for the winter.
Exactly. So I think that it's really interesting, but I definitely think it's worthwhile, for any artist to at least explore and see, because one thing that I've noticed is, you find which apps and which social media platforms you like best, really gel with you and like with your following and with what you do. And I think it's important because, like, for example, I used to love to game when I was like younger. I was like, really into like, Super Smash Bros. And like Mario Kart. And, like,
oh, the classics.
And so my boyfriend suggested, he's like, why don't you stream on Twitch? And I was like, amazing idea. I should totally do that.
Word.
And I did it, and I just didn't like it. Like, I was like, why am I starting this whole new platform when I have such an amazing fan base and following on these other platforms? Like, if I want to stream video games, like, I'd almost rather prefer to like still do it on like YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, rather than like start something new from scratch, especially when it's, to me, and maybe, I'm not a Twitch, entrepreneur or like expert or anything by any means, but I don't know, like maybe I'm missing something about the platform, but to me, it didn't really seem to offer anything else that the other ones didn't have, So I think that's important to not try to fit, what's the phrase, a square peg into a round hole or whatever, It's like, if it's a platform that's not working for you, like.
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, we're coming close to the end of this interview, but before we get up out of here, I got one more question, and I'm gonna give my a question off the turn up. But I want to know what would be some advice to an upcoming artist that you feel can help them achieve their goals quicker?
So I'd say, this time and age, we were talking about it a little bit before in the interview, where people can connect so easily from all over the world, and really the opportunities are in your hands. So. So many artists, I feel like they're just waiting for, I don't know, a manager or a label or, a producer to just come and snatch them up and be like, yes, I'm going to make you into the next star. But like, that doesn't exist anymore. Like, there's so much talent, and you don't have to wait for that. Like, go out and seize it for yourself. Like how I did, I admired that DJ Kazette. I loved his music. I thought he was super talented. I had something that really, I felt fit his style. Now here's the one thing that I will say. Don't just throw anything against the wall and see what sticks. Like, when you reach out to someone, have a specific ask. Like, have something in mind that you want, very specific, and make sure that it like fits something that they're doing and would be potentially something that you could see them being interested in. If it fits that criteria, reach out, because the worst that can happen is that they say no or don't respond. And the best that can happen is a couple months later, like, here I am now telling you the story about how I'm doing a song with them, So I would say take those opportunities, take the time that you have as an artist. If you're at home more often right now and you're not working or whatever all the time, use it. And instead of just waiting, when quarantine first happened, I was super bummed out. I'm a very social, very outgoing, active person. And for me, it's like torture to have to like remain inside and not, see my friends all the time.
You preach to the choir, trust me. Definitely torture.
Jason, I'm already sensing that you and I are a kindred spirit in that way. So literally at the beginning, I was really just kind of like fighting it, with like everything I had. And finally I had a chat with myself, and I was like, Lauren, you can continue to fight this and be miserable, or you can just accept that this is what it is and find other ways to survive, thrive, and enjoy your life. And so that was that.
No, I dig that.
So that would be that would be my advice.
Okay, dope. Would you turn up?
So like, since all the streaming and stuff, are you capitalizing on the like making money doing live stream? I'm starting to see like Spotify and YouTube, and I see that they got the thing on there so people can just pay you like as they were watching you.
Yeah. So a lot of artists actually have been live streaming and putting up like their Venmo handles and being like, Venmo me tips, or whatever, which is cool, I mean,
why not?
Yeah, why not? At the end of the day, yeah, I mean, with me, like if I'm working with a brand on a live stream, I feel like it's kind of tacky for me to put up my
understandable.
Because I'm already getting paid by the brand. But if I'm just doing a live stream for fun, then sure, like I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. But I think you kind of have to pick one or the other. You obviously can't do both, because you need to be very respectful if you're working with like, a sponsor that, where you're representing them and your product and everything. But, yeah, I'd say, why not, either ask for tips via Venmo or reach out to brands to try to collaborate if you think that it would make sense for them. I always try to make sure when I reach out to brands that it's the type of brand that like, it's something that I would use in my everyday life, something that I would enjoy no matter what. And I feel that it's very important. Some people just kind of reach out to anyone, and that's really not a good tactic, because a brand can kind of sense when it's disingenuous, and they're not going to say yes. So it's like, it's much better to actually reach out to the brands that you truly love and that you really like, because then when you tell everyone about it, like, people are going to believe you because it makes sense that you like this, like with the type of content that you post and the type of things that you do. So I would say that would be, something that I would, just say to keep in mind for any artist looking to make money while streaming.
Okay. All right. Well, before we get up out of here, I want you to give one more time where everybody can look you up on your social media handles, or where they can the date for your single again, and just where everybody can get in contact with you.
For sure. So on Instagram and on Twitter, I'm at Lolo Mayhew. And on everything else, YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, SoundCloud, I'm Lauren Mayhew. But if you type in Lauren Mayhew, you'll find me no matter what.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you again for hopping on and chopping it up with us on the Not Rated Radio Dash Presents on Dash Discover. And
perfect. Thank you so much, guys.
It's been amazing.
All right, Lauren. Be safe. Peace.
Thank you.
Not Rated.